Hi,
Hi, good evening, sir.
good evening to you, Saraswati. And how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing well, sir. Thank you. How about you?
And I too am doing great. Thank you for asking. In fact, we did receive very heavy showers this morning, last night, and this morning. And we are no more suffering from drought, but we are suffering from floods.
Hmm.
That's the latest update on the news from my place. And any one thing that happened at your place, in your home, or anything that is related to you with people whom you know, just to share any incident, be it humorous or be it something sad or anything.
No, but now vacation is going on, my daughter's vacation. So my
Uh-huh.
niece came. Uh,
Uh-huh.
yes,
She has
and they
come.
are almost same age, only
Uh-huh.
1 year difference. So
Okay.
every time they means do lots of what we say fun
Activities, fun activities.
activities, fun activities. Yes. So nowadays I'm busy with them only.
Do you sometimes feel jealous looking at them playing like the way they play? And do you
No,
think of
no,
your childhood memories? No.
no. Even I also make means make fun with them.
All right. So you join
Yeah,
them in their games, right?
yeah.
I think there are two words which we can remember here. One is called childishness and childlike. One is
Child.
being childish, the other one is being childlike. Which one are you? Which one are you? When you play with them, when you joke with them, when you are with them, what kind of the among of these two words, which word do you consciously use? Do you consciously mean? Which of these two
I
words?
think childlike.
Childlike, yes. The other
Yeah,
one is childish, is not the right
child.
word. Childish means you are really, it's not expected of you to do so. You are too
Yeah,
childish. Hey, come on, stop doing such childish
yes,
activities.
yeah,
But be childlike.
yes,
Be childlike. So when we play with them, you join them
yes,
in their games, when
yeah,
you lower yourself to their level, what are
yeah.
you? You become
Childlike.
child Childlike. That's right. You got it. I don't know whether you have come across transitional words or transitional phrases. Have you ever come across transitional phrases, transitional words? Have you?
No.
I'm sure you have come across, but probably
I
you may not
maybe
know
but I came across, but I'm not aware that these are called transitional verbs. Yeah.
transitional words or transitional phrases. I thought we would have a little discussion on some of the transitional words and transitional phrases. Now, let's understand what is a phrase. Yeah, I'll give you. A phrase is a group of words
Yes.
that does not make much meaning. Okay?
Mhm.
Because for example, of a phrase would be in the corner,
Mhm.
in the evening. Does it make much sense?
No.
No. So we call these not making too much sense words, put them together, we call them phrases. Okay.
Yes.
But what is a clause? A clause is that which a sentence that has both subject and verb, and they make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we will
Yes.
leave at that. Now we are coming to the next level, and that is what is a transitional word or a transitional phrase? A transitional, meaning to say, what is a transition? Transition means a movement from A to B. I go from here to the next place. So, transitional phrase or a transitional word means a word or a phrase that will take us from this point to the next point. Meaning to say, it is just a connection, it is just a connecting word. A word I have given you in the chat, I won't give you too much. Today, we will limit only to two of them, two types of transitional words or transitional phrases. So, here we have got what is it? Transitional phrases. If you can read, I would be happy. Transitional phrase.
Transitional phrases helps us move from one idea to next. logically and
and
smoothly.
smoothly, that is it,
Smoothly.
that is what it is. So
Yeah.
logically and smoothly. And so we have one group, like for example addition. So we say one sentence or we write one sentence, and in to add something to that, what all
Yeah.
words do we use? That is what we are going to look at primarily in the first part of our class. And in the second part
Yeah.
of our session, I don't call it a class because here we are not teaching so much. Here I want Saraswati to be talking more. I should reduce my
Yeah.
talk and Saraswati should increase your talk. Okay, that's what I always want. Are you ready? Saraswati, you're stuck. Yeah, you were stuck for a while, but that's fine.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Actually,
All
your video is stuck.
My video is
Yes,
stuck.
now I
Should
can.
not be any problem with my video. Am I there? Can you see? Am I visible? Am I
Yes, yes,
visible?
you are visible.
Ah, right then. So the first one,
Yes, you
we
are
have a
visible.
group called addition. Now, so we are going to see besides. Next one. Would you like to read them all? There are 5 words.
Yes. Yes. Besides, additionally, not to mention what's more, likewise,
Yeah. They
and
all
contrast.
these five go together with addition, in order to show that we can add sentences to the sentences or the idea, from one idea to the next, how we can move from one idea to the next, but to add something more to what we have written, or to add something more to what we have already said. So it is
Yeah.
used both in speech as well as in writing. And the second part is all about contrast and opposition. So, how can we move from the first idea
Opposite.
of contrast to another idea? By adding, using transitional phrases or transitional words, like we can say, on the other hand, nevertheless, nonetheless, whereas, albeit. The pronunciation of that word is albeit. Albeit.
All be.
Yeah, it's not albeit, it is albeit. Okay,
All
right.
be. All be.
Yes, albeit means though or even though or although. That's as simple as that. When we go through various sentence, we will understand the meanings very clearly. Okay, so
Yes.
which are the
Yeah.
two types of transitional phrases we are now about to see, about to go through? Number one, words related to addition.
Yes.
Okay, words related to transitional words or transitional phrases related to addition. Secondly, we are going to see words or transitional phrases related to contrast or opposition.
Yeah.
Saraswati, are you okay? Do you get what I'm trying to
Yes.
arrive
Yes.
at? All right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's it. Now, please, I'll be happy if you can read example sentences I have given there for each of them. So, addition, the first one is besides. I have given you 3 example sentences. So, for the first one,
Yes.
besides, please see how we can. If you
Besides.
are, yeah, besides.
Yeah. I love reading novels. Besides, I enjoy writing short stories.
Yeah,
Second one is he enjoys hiking. Besides, he is also an expert in photography.
yeah,
Third one, they finished the project ahead of time.
yeah.
Besides, they exceeded all expectations.
Yeah. I, Saraswati, stop there and tell me what do you what do you see in the sentence construction, the structure of the sentence? How is it? What do you
How is
notice
it? It's a
in the
um,
structure?
com-
You see, yeah,
compound
no need
sentence.
to go to that. No need to go
Yes,
to that. We can, what I want is understand that there is a simple sentence. Look at the first
yes,
example. I love reading novels. That is a simple sentence,
Yeah.
independent sentence. It is full stop.
Yes.
Then you
Yes.
use the transitional word, okay,
Yes.
besides. And then we use a punctuation, which is comma.
Yeah.
And then we write another simple sentence. I enjoy writing short
Writing
stories,
short
full stop.
stories. Yeah.
Now, so there is a simple sentence which is complete in meaning and full stop. Then we begin with besides, B capital, and then we put a comma, and then we give the additional word,
Sentence.
the additional idea, the next idea in a simple sentence. Okay.
Okay.
Look at the second
Understood.
sentence. It is the same.
Yeah.
He enjoys hiking. That is a simple sentence.
And
Full
yes.
stop. Besides, comma, and he is also an
Expert
expert
and
in
photography.
photography. So, what do you understand from that sentence?
First,
He,
it's he enjoy hiking. He
yeah,
enjoys hiking. Simple sentence.
yeah,
Then full stop.
mm,
Besides, it will come
yeah,
comma. Then again,
yeah,
idea like a simple sentence.
yeah. We are adding an extra idea, but it is an addition to the first idea.
Yes.
Understand? It is an addition to
Yes.
the first idea. Clear? I think that. So, do you
Yes.
now know how to use the word besides?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, Saraswati is attending this session on EnglishYaari. Simple sentence. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Full stop. Besides, comma, she is
Yeah.
also taking down notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now go to the next one. Additionally, please read that.
Yes.
The
Additionally, the
yeah,
new phone is sleek and durable.
yeah,
Additionally, it's waterproof.
yeah. See, it is sleek and durable. And I want to add one more idea to that. And so I
Yeah.
use the word additionally, which is a transitional word.
Additional word.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Next
The
one.
second one is she teaches maths at the school.
Yeah.
Additionally, she runs an after-school program.
Yeah. Got it now? Slowly, slowly
Yes.
understanding it better.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The
Next
third
one.
one is the restaurant offers delicious dishes. Additionally, the service is exceptional,
Exceptional. Yeah. Exceptional.
exceptional.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Not to mention.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
the team won the championship. Not to mention the MVP award.
Yeah. Now, here, look at this. There is only one single sentence.
Yes.
There are no two sentences. The team won the championship, comma, not to mention the MVP award. Full stop.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Second one, I have to finish my assignment.
Yeah.
Not to mention the extra credit work.
Yeah.
The hotel offers beautiful rooms, not to mention the stunning ocean view.
Yeah. So here, not to mention becomes a transitional phrase. Means it is a
Yeah.
group of words. It is not just one word alone. When there is
Mm-hmm.
only one word, we call it a transitional word. But when there are more than one word clubbed together, we have them as a phrase, and so we call them transitional phrase. Besides
Great.
and
Yeah.
additionally are transitional words, whereas we have
Yeah.
got not to mention, which is a transitional phrase.
Great.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
right. Now we have what's more.
What's more? The house is spacious. What's more? It has a beautiful garden.
Yeah,
He is a great cook. What's more? he bakes the best cakes.
Yeah.
The concert was amazing. What's more, the tickets were affordable.
Yeah. So what's more? This is a transitional phrase or transitional word?
Transitional phrase.
Phrase. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
But how is the sentence constructed? Exactly like additionally and
Uh,
besides when we use them. There are two sentences, correct?
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Next one. Likewise.
Likewise, I love hiking in the mountains. Likewise, my sister enjoys exploring nature trails.
Yeah.
The company promotes innovation.
Mm,
Likewise, it
mm.
encourages collaboration. She enjoys painting in her free time. Likewise, her friends are passionate about art.
Yeah, we will stop at that. Then we will revise a little bit. See, we now learned five transitional phrases.
Yeah,
Some of them are transitional words. For example, besides, is it a transitional phrase or a transitional word?
transitional word.
Yeah, Saraswati, be with me. We are going back to the first part of our uh, session. Okay.
Yeah,
Next, additionally, is it a transitional phrase or a transitional word?
transitional word.
Word, not to mention. Phrase or a word?
Phrase.
All right. Yeah, I could. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Am I, how
Yeah.
about, am I visible and audible?
Yes, yes.
Right. So we have some serious network issues this evening. And the last one we have is likewise. And this word, this is a transitional word and not a transitional phrase. So what did you
Yeah.
learn from this little exercise, little lesson that we have gone through? What did we learn? Transitional word, transitional phrase, addition. What have you learned?
Yeah. I learned how to add one sentence with other sentence
Yeah.
using the transitional words and
Mm.
phrases.
All right.
Yeah.
And these words today we have seen only about addition, meaning to say transitional phrases and transitional words that are related to addition, meaning to
Yeah.
say where you want to add more to your
Yeah.
first idea. You would like to
Yes.
add a second idea, an additional idea to your first idea. In
Yeah.
in those cases, we use these five transitional words or transitional phrases. That is where we
Yeah.
said, see, for example, we said besides. So, would you
Yeah.
like to look at those examples and give me one example on besides, using
Yes.
besides? Mm.
I love taking sessions
Yeah,
from EnglishYaari. As
yeah,
besides, I also talk with co-learners.
co-learners. See, that's why. That's great. So, how would you know exactly punctuate it properly? I
Yeah.
love taking sessions with English Yari full stop.
Yeah.
Besides,
Comma.
comma, I,
And then the next sentence.
next sentence. All right.
Yeah.
Can you give me one sentence for to show that you have understood the use of additionally?
Additionally,
Yeah, yeah. The new phone is durable, is lasting. Full stop.
yeah.
Then additionally, comma, it is waterproof. So in the same way,
Mm,
you can look at the examples that are there. Absolutely no worries.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I practice with sentence structures.
Yeah.
Additionally, I I speak for 15 to 20 minutes with
Very,
myself.
yeah, yeah. Speak to myself. That is
I think
great.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah. No, that is correct because
Yeah.
this is you what you do in addition. The first part you do, and then you do
Yes.
something extra, and for that you use this transitional word, which is additionally. Say, do you find that this
Yes.
is going to be useful for you in your conversation? Do you feel this is going to be
Yes. Yes.
useful for you in your conversation?
Yeah.
How
Yes. Yes. Sure.
it, yeah, what does
When
it do
I
to your
frame
conversation?
sentence and like at
Yeah.
the time of speaking, I can use besides, additionally, so
Mhm.
it will look
Yeah,
more means I
it
can
helps
give
you.
my I can express my ideas well.
It is, the idea is it is to move from one idea to the next idea logically and
Yeah.
smoothly.
Yeah.
Logically and smoothly. There is a smooth transition, a smooth change.
Mm-hmm.
That's the meaning of transition. A
Transition.
smooth change.
Yes. Yes.
Smooth
Yeah.
change. Okay. So that smooth will change will come about if you do practice these
Mm-hmm.
every day, at least for the coming
Yeah.
five days or even 2 days would do. Simply construct sentences now by yourself. You said something beautiful, and that is, I like that idea. You said these days you practice speaking to yourself. How do you do that? Can you explain a little bit?
Every day, as I have been taking sessions. I think 4, 5, 7, 8 sessions I have taken with you, and
Yeah, yeah,
whatever words you have given and other tutors too.
yeah,
Every day I use those words
yeah,
in my sentence structure. So
yeah,
in this way, I practice sentence structure as
yeah,
well as the words you have provided me.
yeah.
So
Right.
it's a good, and I found that it's really amazing if as I started doing this, and after means practicing sentence structure, I
Yeah.
take out 3 or 4 idioms as well as words
Oh, yeah.
and try
Vocabulary.
to narrate a story
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
using that words
Okay.
and
So
phrases
I
and
didn't
idioms
expect
too.
that much. You are doing, what shall we say, too many things which are
Yeah.
okay, which are helpful. But I have a success story to share with you. I have a success story of a learner who is all the way from Bihar. I think he's from Ranchi. And now he is posted in Guwahati in Assam. He is working with Maruti Suzuki Limited. He is occupying a managerial role. I think I know him for the past 4 months. This man was a
Mhm.
very shy, very diffident type of person who had real difficulty in conversing in English. And vocabulary was very
Mhm.
limited, and his power of expression was, so to say, very, very minimal. But this man, he practiced this one thing. He began from the first day onwards, he began to practice English by speaking to himself. So when does he
Mhm.
practice?
Yes.
Early morning he gets up, he heads to the wash place, to the toilet and all. There, while he brushes his teeth, while he washes his face, while he takes bath, while all those wiping and all that goes on, he speaks to himself. And what does he speak? He says, Titus, this is what I do. I ask myself, hey, can I tell you about what I did yesterday? And he will call his name. Say, for example, Titus. Titus, let me share with you what I did yesterday. And he would begin to speak to himself what he did the previous day. So next he would say, hi, Titus, let me tell you what I plan to do today. And he would tell to himself, speak to himself all that he has planned for the day. And he will say, hi, Titus, let me share with you what I'm planning to do tomorrow. and he would do the same thing again and again. And in fact, and then when he travels to his workplace, when he gets stuck in a traffic jam, he does this again and again and again, not once, not twice, not thrice, as often as he finds time, as often
Yeah.
as he gets time. And then the last thing, his wife asked him, "What's wrong with you, man? It looks like you've gone crazy. You're all the time mumbling to yourself. You're all the time telling something. You're all the time, your lips are all the time on the move, as if you are
Mhm.
talking to yourself. Are you okay? Shall we go to meet a psychiatrist or a psychologist?" Then he said, "No, no, nothing is wrong." Now, with all that practice today, he speaks very, very, very fluently. And
Mhm.
vocabulary is just, flowing out of his mouth. And the last thing I would like to say, he does not think anymore in Hindi.
Mhm.
He gets an idea, he doesn't wait to translate that into Hindi and then put that into English. No. So, what do you feel after listening to this little success story?
Yes, I think this idea is good. And